Today I'm going to create a sort of a story since someone told me to do it. So I'm going to create one for each of those. I'm going to start with the Skeld. So, the Skeld is basically like an airship on in the space. And you can see all of those. W5. I am here as a crewmate and I will not do my tasks. I'll basically set me as an imposter. So firstly, everyone arrive at this, and there are some bad guys. So and there are also some bad guys who arrive in here. And so that is why they basically arrived here, and they're just bad. So now let's really start the story. Okay, so now I'm just a black guy. Like, there are different colors, and they're admins. So basically, I think this is like a space hotel or something. There are communications. There are also shields. And I won't do the task. So now this is faulty and there is a bug, so everyone needs to fix this. And so the imposter have these vents because it's a very old game and they want to kill everyone. So they just have those kill buttons. Ooh, I can be invisible. Okay. So because of that, we need to hide away from them. And you see, I think cafeteria and engine. Yeah, that is. I think that is a space hotel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And those normal people cannot enter those. And there are also security, just to see if any thieves are coming in. And here's reactor. It's basically how this ship works. You can see this blue fire. Yeah, and it's in space. There's the lower engine. Yeah, so that is mainly for this. And electrical is basically just to do any electrical, so if there's a bug, we need to fix it because we're in the crew member. So now, on to the Mirahq. So, Mirahq looks like a, wait, let me see. So, I think Mirahq looks like a, also not a hotel, but it is floating on the sky. So this is admin, so I think this is kind of like a hotel, and it's basically a garden and something like that, like floating, because you can see all of those. It's basically floating like a very giant ship. So there are also some things, like I'm going to introduce the room. For example, greenhouse. This greenhouse is basically like just to provide plants, I think, to everyone. Yeah, and admin is just for every admin to do things. Office. Office is where everyone works. It's basically like yeah, it's sort of like a big ship on the sky. This one's communications. This is like a special one. Pass node sensor. There's different sensors. And this is medbay where everyone, if anyone got sick, you can lie in here. It looks pretty cute. And there's a vent in here, so be careful. And wait, let me activate the vent. I'm going to be an imposter. And you can see this is the cafeteria where everyone buy laundry. Basically, where everyone can buy snacks. Buy this. And under here is balcony, where yeah, it's kind of like communications, but it's like this. Now, because of this, I'm invisible. And so I have a vent here. Okay, I'm gonna vent to there, into there, and to there, and to there. Good. So this is a laboratory where everything is tested. You can see those gems, leaves. They need to sort out what they are. Also, there are some myths that we can see everything in here, like in the left. This is the middle line. We can see everything in the left and right if we stand in the left, but not like that if we are in the right. So if we vent like this and then we think that no one's in here and we vent out and then there's actually people in here, so you gotta be careful like that. And the reactor is basically where they need to control the amount of things that they need to do, because that there's a lot of missions like this. So last but not least, Polus. Polus is snowing. Is in somewhere near the, I think it's the North Pole. Yeah, so there are some lavas, volcanoes. And you can see those like when you're in the navigations. So all the holes are actually, they're holes. Yeah, so if you vent in somewhere like that, this is a hole. So I'm just gonna vent in here. Yeah, I'm gonna vent in here. So this is this. I'm going to introduce from the dropship. The dropship is where our spaceship, our ship, crashes. And look at all those seats. Like, that's where basically we crashes. And this is just a part of land where we need to test the hand. Yeah, so here's the camera. Here's the electrical that keeps the lights run on, because there are a few houses in here, so this is the security, to see all of them. Yeah, and here I think it's somewhere it isn't. You can see the vent flap in here, and I can vent in through here. I don't want to vent out. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to continue introducing. Now we're arrived at the O2. Like, the O2 is very big. This whole thing is the O2. And something that I haven't discovered for a long time is the boiler room. Because now I discovered that there's actually 3 boilers that I need to boil. And there's also a dummy in here, so but I don't want to kill it. So you can see that those are boilers. And there's also another, I believe, another boiler right in here, beside the admin. Okay. And this one. This house is the communications house where you do every communications to other places, because this is the Polus. This is actually a place where you can hide and kill someone and no one will discover it, unless basically if they pass through here and they saw the report sign, and then that's it. So this is the weapons. I think this is where you generate some weapons. You can see those 2 horns in here. And let's continue. So this is the admin, of course. There's the admin. There's a DVD. You can check. And here's the vitals. Here's the office, basically. And actually, this is Samsung, which is actually very, very similar to Samsung. And I'm going to go in. This place is extremely cold. You can see it's even snowing in there. Look at this. This is the specimen room where you do all the specimens. It's basically like a laboratory. Dude. And laboratory, this is the toilet, of course, and you can see that there's someone in here watching us. If you're not crewmate, but I am imposter. And this is the whole thing is laboratory. And let's continue to here. I think this is also laboratories where we test the rocket. Yeah, I think that is all to introduce. I've done my story. Thank you everyone for listening. You can see there's snowmen in here. I think there's also some Among Us people, but just freezed. And let me see if there's other Easter eggs. So there are some, yeah, and there are a lot of snow in here. Yeah, I think I've got a lot of Easter eggs, but they're all erased in this map. I mean, I used to have a lot of Easter eggs. Isn't here? Okay, so that's it. Thank you everyone for watching. And subscribe, be notified, and press the like button. See you next time.